Hello, friends. This is Lashmia, aka I am Lashmia Marie on Instagram, and today's video is about are you the cheapest? So, a little backstory on this. Like, literally, about 5 or 10 minutes before I recorded this video, I got an email from someone saying that they chose to go with someone else, not because they had a higher skill set, not because they were experts, but because they were cheaper. And I told this person, I was like, that's cool. I never aspire to be the cheapest in my niche because that doesn't always equate to value. And I felt good saying that. Now, if this was like 2 years ago, I probably wouldn't have said anything or I would have tried to negotiate with them, but it legitimately wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're in a service business, a lot of times people think, oh, you're going to be doing this small thing or it doesn't take a lot of time. But in actuality, it takes a ton of time or, monkey wrenches are thrown in the way. So I never cheapen myself or my value for a couple of bucks because usually those type of situations end up badly on both sides. Usually expectations are not met. Usually people have illusion of grandeur and then they give you the budget and you're like, oh, your illusion is just that, an illusion. We can't make nothing happen from this. And people end up upset or disappointed. So in order to combat that, I stick to what I offer and who I am. But I do allow downsells and upsells in my conversations and in my sales funnel. So you may not be able to afford to work with me one-on-one initially. Cool. I understand. That's actually the top higher end of my funnel anyway. But I have a lot of DIY stuff. I have courses. I have master classes, all those type of things that can help you. And yes, if your budget does not align with working with another person, you may want to take that course or may want to actually take those templates and use them until you can get to a level where you can afford to work with someone and have a greater understanding of what you're looking for, who you want to talk to, and all that stuff. Or sometimes you just have to suck it up and go to YouTube University and figure it out. It is what it is. All of us have done something like that in some capacity in our careers or in our businesses, and there's nothing wrong with it. The problem comes into play when you try to negotiate it like it's a flea market. This ain't it, Chief. This is not a flea market. You are talking about people's livelihoods, their skill set, the hours upon hours of time it took them to get to the level that they are at this time. It is very inappropriate to try and negotiate them down because you want to work with them, but you don't want to pay their prices. That is not how you do business, and that's definitely not how you treat another human being, period. So if someone asks you, are you the cheapest? Even if you are, tell them no. But I provide you XYZ amount of value. But I can do this for you. But I can make sure that you're no longer on the struggle bus. Whatever it is that you can do, that you can sell confidently and actually achieve, follow it up with that. It is what it is. And if folks still aren't happy, you have to learn when to end the conversation and let things ride. So you are not the cheapest. You're not the most affordable. You damn sure are not the most reasonable. Like, I'm a reasonable person in spirit, but not when it comes to my coins or being able to help the right people. There is a reason why there are different price tiers and levels to most things on the market. You can't sit there and be like, look, I want $1 million business, but I can only afford to give you, pocket lint and 5 cents. Something has to give, and more than likely it's your ego. Okay? So if someone comes to you with the cheapness stuff, it's okay to turn them down. It's okay to downsell them if you have to. It is not the end of the world. It never is and it never will be, all right? So the next time someone says, I wish you were cheaper, tell them that that is not your ministry and you're not their target audience, or they're not your target audience. It's okay. Hold yourself to a standard that works for you, your business, and your livelihood. Don't let these folks try and knock you down and still talk about you, still not put in the work, and still not pay for stuff. It is what it is. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, and if you have encountered the situation, either as the consumer or as the person that's in business, and how you handled it. And we can, trade stories, all right? It's been a pleasure doing this video with y'all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.